You probably played the game telephone before. You know, the one where you whisper a message to someone and then they whisper it to the next person and so on until the purpose of the message is lost. Very much like the company Tencent. Well, guess who does this exact same thing? Atoms and their isotopes. Once upon a time, back in the 1900s, a British chemist named Frederick Soddy was studying the properties of radioactive elements. As he peered through his microscope at the elements uranium and thorium, he noticed something strange. Despite having the similar chemical properties, these elements seemed to have different weights. It was like one was hitting the gym more than the other. Soddy scratched his head, wondering how could this be. Then he had a Eureka moment. Maybe these elements weren't just one type of atom, but different versions of the same atom. Soddy's discovery isn't quite a big deal, you might think. And you're right, because it's a lot more than that. It was groundbreaking, and I mean that literally. So he went and did what every crazy scientist does. He grabbed his Greek dictionary and looked for a cool sounding word, isotope, which means same place, referring to them having the same place in the periodic table. Take carbon for example. It has 3 isotopes, carbon-11, carbon-13 and carbon-14. They're like a triplets with different weights because one has more neutrons than the others. Most if not all isotopes that are not in the periodic table are radioactive, though some of them are safe to be used in medicine, like carbon-11 in PET scan. They are injected into the body and then traced by a PET scanner to show where a tumor is located. If you want to know more about this process and how it works, you can let me know in the comments. Also, the isotope carbon-14 is being used to date ancient artifacts. Works like a time machine for scientists. Isotopes are like element siblings with different weights, and they are super useful for nuclear science and medicine. Now you're an isotope bro. Don't do drugs and don't play League. And follow for more videos like this and share to spread the knowledge.